Welcome back. You're watching Big Deal. Now, remember, a whole host of investor summits really took place this week. And on the sidelines of Sohn conference, I caught up with Vikas Daura, who heads M&A at Yes Bank, to find out where their IB team is trying to build their forte in this highly competitive business environment.
Primarily, I would say infrastructure, renewable energy, consumption, food and agri, media. These are the kind of sectors where we've done really good work. We have good credentials, good track record. And going forward, I think we should do well in these.
How's the traction on the renewable energy space, especially with solar power rates really dropping very recently?
Rates have dropped drastically, but the returns have not dropped so much because costs have come down. The ease of doing business has improved. Some of the infrastructure which people had to create earlier are readily available now. Expertise is available. So I would urge you to look more from returns rather than a per unit price. But having said that, returns are certainly on the downward trend. And we do see some of the smaller players offering an opportunity to consolidate with the larger players who are ready for an IPO or for an overseas listing. So we do see a period of consolidation, but we also see a fairly strong growth in terms of funds coming and investing in the large platforms.
Any particular trend in M&A?
Trend in M&A, well, I think M&A is getting more and more very process-driven. Deals are not so many. It's more of a one buyer, one seller situation right now. And we are seeing a lot of domestic banks doing much better than foreign banks because domestic banks seem to have a slightly better depth of relationship. So in a one buyer, one seller situation, I think that comes into play, which doesn't come into play in a process so much.
And the big deal and the talk of the town has been the merger between IndusInd Bank and Bharat Financial. And Ramesh Sopti is giving his M&A strategy right here on what IndusInd Bank is looking at when it comes to mergers and acquisitions. Hear him out.
Of course, we have discussed. And proposals come to us. A lot of investment banks bring proposals, NBFCs, MFIs, portfolios, those sort of things. They're always being assessed. We got a full division just assessing these possibilities. So, but unless you go to the board and do an affirmative nod from there, you don't do that. Our play on M&A and the inorganic play is very simple. Any acquisition, whether it's a portfolio or it's an NBFC or whatever, has to fulfill two criteria. One is that the acquisition should either give you a domain specialization or a domain leadership.
Okay.
Otherwise, just gathering assets is not. We are growing at 25-27%. Right? It's not gathering assets. You must have some domain specialization or whatever. That's why we bought the diamond financing businesses, which you covered. We bought the credit card businesses of Deutsche Bank and things like that. We just bought, which has not been actively reported, the ILFS's securities business and the what they call the professional clearing membership. 20% market share in professional clearing membership, right? It brings custody, it brings depository and all that. Therefore, it must fulfill this first obligation. Number two, it has to be accretive to us on day one. You can't predicate the whole thing on the basis of 18 months down the road, I will have synergies and things like that. So unless it is ROA, ROE accretive to me on day one, and that includes valuation, right? Valuation has to be appropriate. We are not interested.
All right. We tried to pack in a lot in this week's Big Deal. Thanks so much for joining us and stay tuned to CNBC TV 18.